How's it going, everybody? It's Space Cowboy 17 here. Welcome back. In this one, we will be doing our mock draft 2.0. And basically, we will see how this turns out. I will be using the fan speak on the clock draft simulator. For those that don't know, please make sure to go check out the first mock draft. I have already put the rules in that video for how we're going to do it. If you want to see how it's going to be done, please make sure to go check out that video first before you get to this one. Without further ado, let's get straight into this mock draft.
Brad, it's wonderful and I'm elated.
And here's the commissioner to make it official.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Roquan Smith, linebacker, Georgia. Yes, in fact, he managed to make it all the way to pick 19. I could not pass up on a talent like Roquan Smith. I can tell you for a fact that it was interesting, to say the least, because I didn't think Roquan Smith was going to fall this far. He is my #1 prospect on the board for the Cowboys, in the sense of who is a manageable player to get. And I can tell you that him being there at 19 is a definite go-to guy. Was Vita Vea on the board? Yes, he was. But unfortunately, I had to go with Roquan Smith. And I would go with Roquan Smith every day of the week if he's there beside Vita Vea. Now, if you are unaware of who he is a linebacker for the Georgia Bulldogs. He is a Butkus Award winner. For those that don't know what that award is, it's an award that's given out to the best linebacker in the country. He was given it in 2017. In terms of his age, he will be 21 going into the next season. So a very, very young linebacker prospect, especially one to study from in terms of Sean Lee's understudy. And I hope that the Cowboys seriously consider trying to be aggressive for this guy, because I feel that he would be a fantastic linebacker in our system. So with that being said, I got Roquan Smith going to Dallas at 19 in this mock draft.
It's wonderful and I'm elated.
And here's the commissioner to make it official.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Christian Kirk, wide receiver, Texas A&M. Before I can get any further into this pick, I must first notify people that Will Hernandez was not on the board, so I went with the next best option in Christian Kirk. Yes, going with a wide receiver early in the second round does seem a bit weird, but you have to consider the fact that this is a very deep wide receiver draft class, and Christian Kirk, if he was in any other draft class outside of this one, he would probably go in the first round. Now, me personally, I think he would be a solid option for Dak Prescott. Here's why. The guy can run routes, the guy has speed, and he creates separation. I can tell you for a fact that him and Dak Prescott can create something special. But you got to keep in mind that, yes, I understand that he's a rookie. I understand that. But you have to keep in mind that he fits Dak's play mold. Getting receivers that are speedy, getting receivers that can create separation, and can run routes. Something that we need. For those that are unaware, Christian Kirk was a first-time All-SEC in 2016 and 2017. He will be 22 this upcoming year, so another young prospect to get in this draft. I think he'll complement Dak well, based off of his skill set as a receiver. And with that being said, I would pull the trigger on Christian Kirk here.
It's wonderful and I'm elated.
And here's the commissioner to make it official.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Mark Andrews, tight end, Oklahoma. Yes, I did in fact pull the trigger once again on Mark Andrews. Like in my first mock draft, he was there in the 3rd round. You cannot pass up on a guy this talented. For those that are unaware, I personally believe the Cowboys need to take a tight end in this draft, whether that be in the 3rd round, 4th round, or 5th round. They have to take a tight end because I do not feel comfortable going on with the current tight end core. Now, I'm not trying to say that I don't have faith in some of these tight ends. I just feel that when Witten's gone, I feel that if you can get another understudy, someone like a Mark Andrews or something of that likeness in the draft, he would pretty much complement us pretty well. Why? Here is why I would take Mark Andrews if he's there in the 3rd round. and I went over this in the previous mock draft. He can stretch the field. He's a solid receiving tight end, and that is something the Cowboys have failed to lack from in the tight end position for some time. The ability to stretch the field with their tight ends is very key, especially with a quarterback like Dak Prescott, okay? We need more receiving options for him, and I feel that getting a receiving tight end would complement him very well. We do have solid blocking tight ends in Swaim and Hannah, and I know Hannah has showed some playmaking ability, but at the end of the day, I feel that I would be much more comfortable with rolling with another tight end so that we can ensure that position is more or less solidified. So that wraps up my mock draft 2.0. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one sometime next week. Alright guys, peace out. Bye-bye.